Today we gather to explore two of the most potent forces that shape our lives: imagination and faith. These twin pillars stand at the heart of human experience, driving us to envision a future beyond our present reality and to believe in the unseen possibilities that lie ahead. Imagination, that boundless creative faculty, allows us to dream, innovate, and aspire to greatness. Faith, the unwavering conviction in what we cannot see, empowers us to take bold steps toward those dreams, despite the obstacles and uncertainties we face. Imagination, often regarded as a child's plaything, is in fact a profound and essential aspect of the human experience. It is a cognitive faculty that allows us to transcend the immediate realities of our environment and create mental images of what is not present. This capacity to form new ideas, to envision things that do not yet exist, and to conjure up scenarios beyond our physical reality is what sets humans apart from other species. Imagination is not merely about fanciful daydreams, it is a fundamental building block of innovation, creativity, and progress. From the earliest days of human history, imagination has played a critical role in our development as a species. It allowed our ancestors to visualize tools and strategies for survival, leading to the creation of complex societies and technologies. The cave paintings of Lascaux, the intricate beadwork of ancient civilizations, and the sophisticated architecture of the Egyptians all stand as testaments to the power of imagination. These artifacts show that imagination is deeply rooted in our nature, driving us to create, express, and explore. In the realm of personal development, imagination serves as a powerful tool for growth and transformation. It enables individuals to picture their goals and dreams, creating a mental roadmap that guides their actions. When we imagine a better version of ourselves, we are more likely to take the necessary steps to achieve that vision. This process of visualization can enhance motivation, clarify our objectives, and provide a sense of purpose. Athletes, for example, often use visualization techniques to improve their performance, mentally rehearsing their movements and outcomes to enhance their physical execution. Imagination is also integral to problem solving and innovation. When faced with challenges, the ability to think creatively and envision multiple solutions is invaluable. Great inventors and thinkers, from Leonardo da Vinci to Steve Jobs, have relied on their imaginative capabilities to push the boundaries of what is possible. They did not simply accept the world as it was, but imagined what it could be, paving the way for groundbreaking advancements. The imaginative process involves a willingness to take risks, to experiment, and to embrace failure as a step towards success. Moreover, imagination has a profound impact on our emotional and psychological well-being. It allows us to escape the confines of our immediate circumstances, providing relief and inspiration during difficult times. Through imagination, we can explore different perspectives, empathize with others, and build connections. This empathetic imagination is essential for fostering understanding and compassion in a diverse and complex world. Literature, art, and music are powerful conduits for this type of imaginative engagement, offering glimpses into different lives and experiences that enrich our own. In the educational context, fostering imagination in students is crucial for developing critical thinking and creativity. Traditional education systems often emphasize rote learning and standardized testing, which can stifle imaginative thinking. However, when educators encourage students to explore, experiment, and imagine, they cultivate a generation of innovative and adaptable thinkers. Project-based learning, storytelling, and open-ended questioning are just a few methods to nurture imagination in the classroom. Imagination is not limited to individual experiences, it also plays a significant role in shaping societies and cultures. Collective imagination can drive social change, as seen in movements for civil rights, environmental sustainability, and technological advancement. Visionary leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Mahatma Gandhi harnessed the power of collective imagination to inspire millions and effect profound societal transformations. These leaders painted vivid pictures of a better future, galvanizing people to work towards a common goal. Furthermore, in the business world, imagination is a key driver of innovation and competitive advantage. Companies that foster a culture of creativity and imagination are more likely to develop groundbreaking products and services. This imaginative thinking is essential in today's rapidly changing market, where adaptability and foresight can make the difference between success and failure. Organizations like Google and Tesla exemplify how a commitment to imaginative thinking can lead to industry-leading innovations and long-term success. Faith, a concept often intertwined with religious and spiritual beliefs, extends far beyond these realms and deeply influences various aspects of human experience. At its core, faith is the conviction in things unseen, the assurance of things hoped for, and the trust in outcomes not yet realized. This powerful force enables individuals to navigate the uncertainties of life, providing a foundation of hope and resilience that can transform their journey. Faith is not confined to spiritual contexts, it permeates every aspect of our lives. In relationships, faith is the trust we place in others, believing in their goodness and reliability even when circumstances are challenging. This trust is essential for building and maintaining strong connections with family, friends, and colleagues. Without faith in each other, the bonds that hold our communities together would weaken, leading to isolation and distrust. In the realm of personal development, faith plays a critical role in self-belief and confidence. It is the inner certainty that we can achieve our goals, overcome obstacles, and grow beyond our current limitations. This self-assurance is crucial for taking risks and pursuing our aspirations. When individuals have faith in their abilities, they are more likely to persevere in the face of setbacks and view failures as opportunities for learning and growth. This mindset fosters resilience and adaptability, essential traits in a rapidly changing world. Faith also underpins the pursuit of knowledge and innovation. Scientists, explorers, and inventors often operate on a foundation of faith in their hypotheses, theories, and visions. They embark on journeys of discovery with the belief that their efforts will yield valuable insights, even when the path is fraught with uncertainty. This faith in the unknown drives curiosity and creativity, leading to breakthroughs that advance human understanding and improve our quality of life. In the workplace, faith is a vital component of leadership and team dynamics. Effective leaders inspire confidence and trust in their vision and decisions, motivating their teams to work towards common goals. This trust is built on a foundation of integrity, transparency, and consistency. When team members have faith in their leaders, they are more engaged, committed, and willing to collaborate, fostering a positive and productive work environment. Faith also plays a significant role in times of crisis and adversity. It provides a sense of hope and stability when faced with challenges and uncertainties. During difficult times, faith can be a source of comfort and strength, helping individuals and communities to endure and overcome hardships. This resilience is evident in the stories of people who have faced significant trials, such as survivors of natural disasters, wars, or personal tragedies. Their unwavering faith, whether in a higher power, in themselves, or in the support of their communities, often serves as the bedrock of their perseverance and recovery. Moreover, faith in collective human potential drives social progress and change. Movements for justice, equality, and human rights are often fueled by a profound belief in the possibility of a better world. Activists and reformers operate on the faith that their efforts can make a difference, even in the face of overwhelming odds. This conviction inspires others to join the cause, amplifying the impact and driving societal transformation. In education, faith in students' potential is crucial for effective teaching and learning. Educators who believe in their students' abilities to learn and succeed create an environment that fosters growth and development. This belief motivates teachers to invest in their students, provide support, and challenge them to reach their full potential. When students sense that their teachers have faith in them, they are more likely to engage, strive, and achieve. Faith also intersects with mental and emotional well-being. It provides a sense of meaning and purpose, which is essential for overall happiness and life satisfaction. People who have faith in a greater purpose, whether through religion, spirituality, or personal philosophy, often report higher levels of well-being and life satisfaction. This sense of purpose helps individuals navigate life's ups and downs, providing a steady anchor amid the changing tides. The synergy between imagination and faith is a profound and dynamic interplay that shapes our reality, propels us toward our goals, and enhances our ability to navigate the complexities of life. These two forces, when combined, create a powerful engine for personal and collective transformation, driving innovation, resilience, and progress. At the heart of this synergy is the idea that imagination provides the vision, while faith supplies the belief and determination necessary to turn that vision into reality. Imagination allows us to visualize possibilities beyond our current circumstances, creating mental images of what could be. It enables us to dream, to conceptualize new ideas, and to see the potential for growth and change. Faith, on the other hand, is the confidence that these envisioned possibilities can be achieved. It is the trust in the unseen, the conviction that our efforts will bear fruit, and the courage to take steps toward our dreams despite uncertainty and obstacles. The story of the Underground Railroad during the American Civil War also exemplifies the synergy between imagination and faith. Harriet Tubman, an escaped slave, imagined a network that could help other enslaved people reach freedom. Her faith in the possibility of liberation and her unwavering belief in the moral imperative of her mission drove her to risk her life repeatedly. Tubman's imaginative strategies and her faith in the cause of freedom helped her guide hundreds of slaves to safety, significantly impacting the fight against slavery and laying the groundwork for the abolitionist movement. In the field of science, Albert Einstein's contributions highlight the essential role of imagination and faith in groundbreaking discoveries. Einstein's imaginative thought experiments, such as imagining himself riding alongside a beam of light, led to the development of the theory of relativity. His faith in the power of his ideas, despite their initial rejection by the scientific community, ultimately revolutionized our understanding of space, time, and gravity. Einstein's work underscores how imagination, coupled with faith in one's intellectual pursuits, can lead to transformative scientific breakthroughs. These historical examples demonstrate that the synergy between imagination and faith is a driving force behind significant advancements in societal progress. Visionaries who harness these forces have the ability to transcend the limitations of their time, inspire others, and effect profound change. This dynamic interplay continues to be a vital component of innovation and progress, reminding us of the incredible potential that lies within the human spirit. Imagination serves as a catalyst for innovation, sparking creativity and driving progress in countless fields. It allows individuals to envision new possibilities, generate original ideas, and develop novel solutions to complex problems. The power of imagination to catalyze innovation is evident in various domains, from technology and science to business and the arts. In the realm of technology, imagination is the bedrock upon which innovation is built. The rapid advancements in information technology over the past few decades can be attributed to the imaginative visions of pioneers who saw beyond the limitations of their time. For instance, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak imagined a world where personal computing was accessible to the average person, leading to the creation of the Apple I and subsequently revolutionizing the computer industry. Their imaginative vision transformed computing from a niche activity reserved for specialists into an integral part of everyday life. In practical terms, this synergy is evident in the process of setting and achieving goals. When individuals set goals, they are engaging their imagination to picture a desired future state. They visualize the outcomes they want to achieve, whether in their personal lives, careers, or communities. This imaginative process is crucial because it provides a clear and compelling target to aim for. However, without faith, these goals might remain mere fantasies. Faith transforms these imaginative visions into actionable pursuits. It instills the belief that these goals are attainable and motivates individuals to take concrete steps toward realizing them. This combination of vision and belief is what drives people to persevere, innovate, and ultimately succeed. Historically, the synergy between imagination and faith has been a driving force behind many of the world's greatest achievements. Consider the Wright brothers, whose imaginative vision of human flight seemed impossible at the time. Their faith in their ability to achieve this dream, despite numerous failures and skepticism, ultimately led to the invention of the airplane. Similarly, Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream of a society free from racial segregation was rooted in his imaginative vision of equality and justice. His unwavering faith in this vision galvanized a movement that brought about significant social change. In the realm of science and technology, the synergy between imagination and faith is equally evident. Innovators like Thomas Edison, who imagined the possibility of electric light, and Steve Jobs, who envisioned a world connected by personal computing devices, relied heavily on both their imaginative capacities and their faith in their ideas. Their faith drove them to persist through failures, refine their inventions, and bring their revolutionary ideas to life. This dynamic interplay continues to drive technological advancements today as researchers and entrepreneurs imagine new possibilities and work tirelessly to turn them into reality. In the arts, the synergy between imagination and faith is a source of inspiration and creativity. Artists, writers, and musicians often draw upon their imagination to create works that explore new ideas, evoke emotions, and challenge perceptions. Their faith in their creative vision and their belief in the value of their work enables them to push boundaries, experiment with new forms, and share their creations with the world. This synergy enriches our cultural landscape and provides new ways of seeing and understanding the world around us. On a personal level, the synergy between imagination and faith can have a transformative impact on individual lives. People who harness this synergy are often more resilient, adaptable, and proactive in pursuing their goals. They are able to envision a better future for themselves and their loved ones, and their faith empowers them to take the necessary steps to bring that future into being. This combination of vision and belief is particularly important in times of adversity, as it provides both the hope and the motivation needed to overcome challenges and setbacks. Moreover, this synergy plays a crucial role in leadership and community building. Visionary leaders use their imagination to articulate a compelling vision for the future, inspiring others to join them in their efforts. Their faith in this vision and in the collective potential of their team or community fosters a sense of shared purpose and commitment. This dynamic can lead to significant social, economic, and cultural advancements as communities work together to achieve common goals. In education, fostering the synergy between imagination and faith can lead to more engaged and motivated learners. When students are encouraged to imagine new possibilities and believe in their ability to achieve them, they are more likely to take ownership of their learning, explore new ideas, and develop critical thinking skills. This approach can cultivate a lifelong love of learning and a mindset geared toward continuous improvement and innovation. Historical examples of the interplay between imagination and faith illustrate the transformative power these forces can have on society and individual lives. Throughout history, visionaries who have harnessed the power of imagination and coupled it with unwavering faith have been responsible for some of the most significant advancements in societal changes. One of the most striking examples of this synergy can be seen in the life and work of Leonardo da Vinci. Known as one of the greatest artists and thinkers of all time, Da Vinci's imagination knew no bounds. He envisioned flying machines, armored vehicles, and intricate anatomical studies long before the technology to create them existed. His imaginative sketches laid the groundwork for future innovations. Da Vinci's faith in the power of human ingenuity and his relentless pursuit of knowledge propelled him to explore and document ideas that were centuries ahead of his time. His work not only revolutionized art, but also provided a foundation for numerous scientific and technological advancements. Similarly, the Industrial Revolution was driven by individuals who combined imaginative thinking with a strong belief in progress and human capability. Innovators like James Watt, who improved the steam engine, and Eli Whitney, who invented the cotton gin, transformed industries and economies. Their ability to imagine new ways of solving problems and their faith in the potential of their inventions led to massive societal shifts, including urbanization, increased productivity, and the rise of new economic models. The transformative effects of their work are still felt today, showcasing how imagination and faith can drive industrial and technological revolutions. In the realm of social change, figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. epitomize the power of imagination and faith. Gandhi's vision of an independent India, free from British colonial rule, seemed an insurmountable dream at the time. His faith in non-violent resistance and the moral strength of his cause inspired millions to join him in peaceful protests, ultimately leading to India's independence in 1947. Gandhi's imaginative approach to resistance, coupled with his unwavering faith in justice and non-violence, fundamentally altered the course of history. Similarly, Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream of racial equality in the United States was both a powerful imaginative vision and a testament to his deep faith in humanity and justice. His famous "I Have a Dream" speech painted a vivid picture of a future where people would be judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. King's faith in the righteousness of his cause and his belief in the possibility of change mobilized a movement that brought about significant civil rights advancements. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 are direct outcomes of the synergy between his imaginative vision and his steadfast faith. The space race of the mid-20th century offers another compelling example of this dynamic interplay. President John F. Kennedy's declaration that the United States would land a man on the moon by the end of the 1960s was a bold, imaginative vision. At the time, the technological capabilities to achieve such a feat were rudimentary at best. However, Kennedy's faith in American ingenuity and the potential of the space program inspired a nation. This vision galvanized scientific and engineering communities, leading to the historic Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. The space race not only demonstrated the power of imagination and faith in achieving seemingly impossible goals, but also spurred technological innovations that have had lasting impacts on numerous fields. Similarly, the internet, which has fundamentally changed how we communicate, work, and live, originated from imaginative thinking. Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn envisioned a network of interconnected computers that could communicate across vast distances, laying the groundwork for the modern internet. This imaginative leap paved the way for an unprecedented era of information exchange and connectivity, fostering a global community and enabling a host of innovations in various sectors. In science, imagination is crucial for hypothesis generation and theoretical advancements. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, which revolutionized our understanding of space and time, was born from imaginative thought experiments. Einstein's ability to visualize complex scenarios, such as riding alongside a beam of light, allowed him to develop groundbreaking concepts that challenged the conventional wisdom of his time. This imaginative approach to problem solving has inspired countless scientists to think outside the box and explore new frontiers of knowledge. The field of medicine also benefits significantly from imaginative thinking. Medical advancements often stem from the ability to envision new treatments and technologies. For example, the development of minimally invasive surgical techniques was driven by the imaginative idea that surgeries could be performed with smaller incisions, reducing recovery times and improving patient outcomes. This imaginative leap has led to innovations such as laparoscopic surgery, which has become a standard practice in many medical procedures. In business, imagination fuels entrepreneurial ventures and drives market disruption. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have used their imaginative visions to transform industries. Musk's companies, Tesla and SpaceX, were born from his ability to envision a future with sustainable energy and interplanetary travel. Tesla's electric vehicles have revolutionized the automotive industry, pushing it toward a more sustainable future. While SpaceX's innovations in rocket technology have redefined space exploration and reduced the cost of access to space, the arts are perhaps the most direct beneficiaries of imaginative thinking. Artists, writers, and musicians rely on their imagination to create works that inspire, challenge, and entertain. The imaginative worlds created by authors like J.R.R. Tolkien and J.K. Rowling have captivated millions and left a lasting cultural impact. These imaginative creations provide not only entertainment, but also new ways of seeing and understanding the world, influencing other creative fields and even societal norms. Education, too, is an area where imagination can drive significant innovation. Educators who employ imaginative approaches to teaching can create engaging and effective learning experiences. Project-based learning, gamification, and experiential learning are all methods that stem from imaginative thinking. By envisioning new ways to engage students and foster a love of learning, educators can better prepare students for the challenges of the future. Moreover, imagination is essential in addressing global challenges such as climate change, poverty, and disease. Innovative solutions to these complex problems often require imaginative thinking. For example, the development of renewable energy sources like solar and wind power was driven by the imaginative idea that we could harness natural forces to generate electricity sustainably. Similarly, imaginative approaches to agriculture, such as vertical farming and aquaponics, offer new ways to produce food in an increasingly resource-constrained world. Social innovation also relies heavily on imagination. Non-profit organizations and social enterprises often tackle societal issues with imaginative solutions. Organizations like Kiva, which provides microloans to entrepreneurs in developing countries, were born from the imaginative idea that small loans could make a significant impact on poverty. This imaginative approach to financial inclusion has empowered countless individuals to improve their lives and communities. Faith serves as a profound source of strength and resilience, empowering individuals to persevere through challenges and maintain hope in the face of adversity. This inner conviction provides a steady foundation during turbulent times, enabling people to endure hardships with a sense of purpose and determination. Faith, whether rooted in spirituality, personal beliefs, or trust in one's capabilities, instills a sense of confidence that fuels perseverance. Today, I am excited to introduce you to a profound concept that has the power to transform your life and elevate your understanding of the world around you. This concept is known as the law of reversibility. The law of reversibility is a transformative concept that proposes a fascinating relationship between our internal psychological states and the external physical world. At its core, this law suggests that if a physical fact can induce a psychological state, then the reverse is also true. A psychological state can bring about a physical fact. This idea challenges the traditional linear perspective of cause and effect, opening up a new dimension of possibilities where our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions have the power to shape our reality. To grasp the full implications of this law, it's essential to understand its foundational premise. Typically, we perceive the world in a straightforward manner, where physical events or conditions influence our mental and emotional states. For example, receiving a promotion at work can lead to feelings of happiness and satisfaction, or experiencing a loss can cause sadness and grief. This is the conventional understanding of causation, where external circumstances dictate our internal responses. However, the law of reversibility posits that this relationship is not unidirectional. Just as external events can affect our internal states can, in turn, influence external events. This principle suggests that our mental and emotional states are not merely passive responses to the world around us, but active agents that can shape and alter our physical reality. This idea fundamentally shifts our understanding of the interplay between mind and matter, highlighting the power of our inner world in determining our external experiences. At the heart of this law is the notion that our thoughts and beliefs are potent forces with the ability to manifest tangible outcomes. When we align our inner states with our desired external realities, we initiate a process where those desires can become actualized. This process is not just about wishful thinking or blind faith. It involves a deep and sincere belief in the possibility of our desired desires coming true. This belief acts as a catalyst, setting in motion the forces needed to transform our inner visions into external facts. One way to harness the power of this law is through the practice of visualization. Visualization involves creating a vivid and detailed mental image of the desired outcome. By repeatedly imagining this outcome with clarity and intensity, we begin to imprint this image onto our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, which plays a crucial role in shaping our behavior and perceptions, starts to accept this imagined reality as true. As a result, it begins to influence our actions, decisions, and interactions in ways that align with this envisioned outcome, thereby increasing the likelihood of it manifesting in the physical world. In addition to visualization, the use of affirmations can also be a powerful tool. Affirmations are positive statements that reflect our desired state or outcome. By regularly repeating these affirmations, we reinforce our belief in the possibility of achieving our goals. This repetition helps to counteract any negative thoughts or doubts that may arise, strengthening our mental focus and commitment to our desired reality. Over time, these affirmations can reshape our subconscious beliefs, aligning them with our conscious desires and further facilitating the manifestation process. The law of reversibility also underscores the importance of maintaining a disciplined mind. Our thoughts are constantly shaping our reality, whether we are aware of it or not. Therefore, it is crucial to cultivate a habit of positive and constructive thinking. This involves consciously directing our thoughts towards our goals and desired outcomes while avoiding negative or self-limiting thoughts. By consistently focusing on what we want to achieve, rather than what we fear or wish to avoid, we can harness the full potential of this law to bring about positive changes in our lives. One of the most significant implications of this law is its impact on our understanding of prayer and belief. Prayer, in this context, is not merely a plea for external intervention, but an active process of aligning our inner state with our desired outcome. When we pray with genuine belief and conviction, we are essentially impressing this belief onto our subconscious mind, which then works to manifest this belief into reality. This perspective transforms prayer from a passive act of supplication to an active and dynamic process of creation. The practical applications of this law are vast and varied, extending to numerous aspects of life, including health, relationships, career, and personal development. For instance, in the realm of health, believing in the possibility of healing and visualizing oneself in a state of perfect health can have a profound impact on the body's ability to recover and regenerate. Similarly, in relationships, maintaining a positive and loving inner state can attract and nurture harmonious and fulfilling connections with others. In the context of career and personal development, the law of reversibility encourages us to envision and believe in our success and achievements. By doing so, we not only boost our confidence and motivation, but also align our actions and decisions with our goals, thereby increasing the likelihood of achieving them. This law empowers us to take control of our destiny, reminding us that we are not merely at the mercy of external circumstances, but active participants in the creation of our reality. Furthermore, the law of reversibility invites us to reflect on the nature of our beliefs and how they shape our experiences. It challenges us to examine and, if necessary, transform any limiting beliefs that may be holding us back. By replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering ones, we can unlock our full potential and create a life that truly reflects our deepest desires and aspirations. Understanding the concept of causation and effect in the context of the law of reversibility opens a new dimension in how we perceive and interact with the world. Traditional views of causation suggest a linear, one-way street. Physical events occur, and then psychological states follow. For instance, we might think that achieving a significant milestone in our career brings about feelings of accomplishment and satisfaction, or that a sudden, unexpected loss leads to grief and sorrow. These are examples where physical facts or events lead to emotional and mental reactions. This straightforward cause and effect relationship is deeply ingrained in our understanding of the world. However, the law of reversibility challenges this linear perspective by proposing that causation can operate in reverse as well. It posits that our inner psychological states can serve as the cause, bringing about physical effects in the external world. This bidirectional view of causation suggests a dynamic interplay between the mind and matter, where our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are not merely passive responses to external events, but active participants in shaping those events. To delve deeper into this concept, it's essential to consider how our thoughts and beliefs influence our actions and consequently our reality. When we hold a strong belief or vividly imagine a particular outcome, this mental state sets the stage for our actions to align with that belief or imagination. For example, if a person genuinely believes in their ability to succeed in a new business venture, this belief will likely drive them to take the necessary steps to make that venture successful. They might seek out opportunities, network with the right people, and persist in the face of challenges. Their inner belief acts as a catalyst, causing a series of actions that lead to the desired physical outcome, success in their business. This principle also highlights the importance of mental and emotional alignment with our goals. When our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are congruent with what we want to achieve, we create a powerful internal force that propels us towards those goals. Conversely, if there is a disconnect, if we consciously desire something but subconsciously doubt our ability to achieve it, this internal conflict can hinder our progress. The law of reversibility teaches us to align our inner state with our desired outcomes, ensuring that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are all working in harmony towards the same end. One of the critical ways this alignment manifests is through the power of intention. Setting a clear and focused intention is like planting a seed in the fertile soil of our subconscious mind. When we set an intention with conviction, it creates a mental blueprint that our subconscious mind begins to follow. This blueprint guides our thoughts, behaviors, and actions in ways that are often subtle yet profoundly impactful. Over time, these actions accumulate, leading to the physical manifestation of our initial intention. The role of emotions in this process cannot be overstated. Emotions are the fuel that drives the manifestation process. Positive emotions such as joy, love, and gratitude resonate at higher frequencies and have a more powerful impact on our subconscious mind compared to negative emotions like fear, doubt, or anger. When we cultivate positive emotional states, we enhance our ability to attract and create positive outcomes. This is because our emotional state influences our energy, and this energy, in turn, interacts with the world around us, drawing in experiences that match our emotional vibration. Moreover, the law of reversibility invites us to examine the nature of our beliefs and how they shape our experiences. Beliefs are deeply ingrained thought patterns that have a significant impact on our perception and reality. When we hold empowering beliefs, we are more likely to take actions that lead to positive outcomes. Conversely, limiting beliefs can create mental barriers that prevent us from achieving our full potential. By becoming aware of our beliefs and consciously choosing to cultivate empowering ones, we can transform our inner landscape and consequently our external reality. Visualization is another powerful tool in harnessing the law of reversibility. When we visualize our desired outcomes with clarity and emotion, we create a mental image that our subconscious mind accepts as real. This mental image serves as a guide, influencing our actions and decisions in ways that align with the visualized outcome. The more vivid and detailed the visualization, the more visualization, the more effective it is in creating the corresponding physical reality. This is because our subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By repeatedly visualizing our desired outcomes, we imprint these images onto our subconscious mind, which then works to bring them into reality. Affirmations play a crucial role in reinforcing our beliefs and aligning our mental state with our goals. Affirmations are positive statements that reflect our desired reality. By regularly repeating affirmations, we reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This reprogramming process helps us maintain a positive and focused mindset, which is essential for manifesting our desires. The key to effective affirmations is to phrase them in the present tense and to imbue them with emotion. For example, instead of saying, "I will be successful," a more powerful affirmation would be, "I am successful." This present tense affirmation reinforces the belief that the desired outcome is already a reality. The law of reversibility also highlights the importance of taking inspired action. While belief, visualization, and affirmations are powerful tools, they must be accompanied by action. Inspired action is action that is aligned with our inner beliefs and desires. It is action that feels right and comes from a place of confidence and clarity. When we take inspired action, we are not forcing or struggling. Instead, we are flowing with the natural momentum created by our inner state. This type of action is often effortless and leads to optimal results. Furthermore, the law of reversibility encourages us to cultivate a state of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that amplifies positive energy and attracts more of what we appreciate into our lives. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from lack and limitation and towards abundance and possibility. This shift in focus enhances our ability to manifest our desires, as we are aligning our energy with positive outcomes. Practicing gratitude regularly helps us maintain a high vibrational state, which is conducive to creating and attracting positive experiences. Real-life examples and success stories can provide valuable insights into the practical application of the law of reversibility. Hearing about others who have successfully applied these principles can inspire and motivate us to do the same. These examples serve as proof that our inner state has a profound impact on our external reality. By learning from others' experiences, we can gain a deeper understanding of how to effectively harness the power of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs to create the life we desire. Imagination plays a crucial and transformative role in the process of manifesting desires and achieving goals. It serves as the creative force that bridges the gap between the inner world of thoughts and the outer world of tangible reality. Imagination is not merely a fanciful or escapist activity, rather, it is a powerful and practical tool that can be harnessed to shape and create our desired outcomes. By understanding and utilizing the role of imagination, we can unlock immense potential and take control of our destiny. At its core, imagination involves the ability to form mental images, concepts, and scenarios that are not immediately present to the senses. It allows us to envision possibilities beyond our current circumstances and to create a mental blueprint of our desired reality. This mental blueprint serves as a guide for our subconscious mind, which then works to bring these imagined scenarios into the physical world. The process begins with the act of vividly imagining the desired outcome, as if it has already been achieved. This involves engaging all the senses and creating a detailed and realistic mental picture of the goal. One of the key aspects of effective imagination is the ability to visualize with clarity and intensity. The more detailed and vivid the mental image, the more powerful its impact on the subconscious mind. When we imagine our desired outcome with such clarity that we can see, hear, feel, and even smell it, we create a compelling and convincing inner reality. This inner reality becomes imprinted on the subconscious mind, which then begins to accept it as true and works to align our actions and behaviors with this imagined scenario. Visualization is not just about seeing an image in the mind's eye, it is about experiencing the desired outcome as if it is happening in the present moment. The act of visualization has a profound impact on the brain and body. Neuroscientific research has shown that the brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When we visualize a desired outcome, the same neural pathways are activated as when we actually experience that outcome in real life. This phenomenon is known as mental rehearsal, and it is used by athletes, performers, and successful individuals to enhance performance and achieve goals. By repeatedly visualizing success, we train our brain to respond as if success is already a reality, thereby increasing the likelihood of achieving it. In addition to visualization, imagination plays a vital role in problem solving and innovation. When faced with challenges or obstacles, the ability to imagine different scenarios and solutions allows us to think creatively and find new ways to overcome difficulties. Imagination enables us to see beyond the limitations of the present situation and to explore alternative possibilities. This creative thinking process is essential for personal growth and development, as it empowers us to adapt, innovate, and thrive in various aspects of life. Imagination also has a profound influence on our emotional state. When we imagine positive and desirable outcomes, we generate corresponding positive emotions such as joy, excitement, and gratitude. These positive emotions, in turn, enhance our overall well-being and attract more positive experiences into our lives. The emotional energy generated by imagination acts as a magnet, drawing in opportunities and circumstances that align with our desired outcomes. This is often referred to as the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like. By maintaining a positive and imaginative mindset, we create a vibrational frequency that resonates with our goals and desires. Moreover, imagination helps us to build and maintain a strong sense of self-belief and confidence. When we repeatedly visualize ourselves achieving our goals and experiencing success, we reinforce the belief that we are capable and deserving of those outcomes. This inner confidence is crucial for taking action and persisting in the face of challenges. Believing in our ability to achieve our desires is a fundamental component of the manifestation process. Imagination provides the mental rehearsal and positive reinforcement needed to build and sustain this belief. In the context of goal setting, imagination allows us to clearly define and articulate our aspirations. By imagining our ideal future, we gain clarity on what we truly want and what steps we need to take to get there. This clarity of vision is essential for setting specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. When our goals are aligned with our imagination, we are more motivated and inspired to take action towards achieving them. Imagination acts as a guiding star, keeping us focused and aligned with our true desires. Imagination also plays a role in overcoming limiting beliefs and self-imposed barriers. Often our beliefs about what is possible are shaped by past experiences and societal conditioning. These limiting beliefs can hold us back from pursuing our dreams and reaching our full potential. Through the power of imagination, we can challenge and transform these limiting beliefs. By imagining ourselves breaking free from these constraints and achieving our desired outcomes, we create a new narrative and expand our sense of what is possible. This mental shift empowers us to take bold actions and embrace opportunities that we might have previously dismissed. The role of imagination extends to our relationships and interactions with others. By imagining positive and harmonious relationships, we set the stage for creating meaningful and fulfilling connections. Visualization can help us improve our communication skills, enhance empathy, and resolve conflicts. When we imagine ourselves interacting with others in a positive and constructive manner, we are more likely to manifest those types of interactions in real life. Imagination allows us to rehearse and refine our social skills, leading to better relationships and a more supportive social environment. Furthermore, imagination is a source of inspiration and motivation. When we allow ourselves to dream and imagine what we truly desire, we tap into a wellspring of inner inspiration. This inspiration fuels our passion and drives us to take action towards our goals. Imagination helps us stay motivated and committed, even when faced with challenges and setbacks. It reminds us of the bigger picture and keeps our aspirations alive. The ability to imagine our dreams coming true provides the emotional and mental sustenance needed to persevere and stay focused on our path. In practical terms, incorporating imagination into our daily routine can be highly beneficial. Setting aside dedicated time for visualization and imaginative exercises can enhance our creative thinking and problem-solving abilities. Journaling, vision boards, and guided imagery are some of the tools that can help us harness the power of imagination. By making these practices a regular part of our lives, we strengthen our imaginative faculties and reinforce our commitment to our goals. Faith and belief are foundational elements in the process of manifesting desires and achieving goals. These two interconnected concepts serve as the driving force behind our ability to influence and shape our reality. Faith involves a deep, unwavering trust in the possibility of our desired outcomes, while belief encompasses the conviction that we possess the power and capability to bring these outcomes to fruition. Together, faith and belief create a powerful internal state that aligns our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our aspirations. At its core, faith is the confident assurance that what we hope for is possible and will come to pass. It is the inner knowing that, despite any external appearances or current circumstances, our desires are attainable. This kind of faith is not based on tangible evidence or logical reasoning. Instead, it stems from an inner conviction and trust in the unseen. When we possess true faith, we transcend doubt and skepticism, embracing a mindset that is open to infinite possibilities. This unwavering trust acts as a magnetic force, attracting the resources, opportunities, and conditions necessary for the manifestation of our desires. Belief, on the other hand, is the recognition and acceptance of our inherent power and capability to create and influence our reality. It involves a deep-seated conviction that we are capable of achieving our goals and that we have the necessary skills, qualities, and resources to do so. Belief shapes our self-concept and influences our actions and behaviors. When we believe in our abilities, we are more likely to take decisive and confident actions towards our goals. Conversely, a lack of belief can lead to hesitation, self-doubt, and inaction, hindering our progress. The relationship between faith and belief is synergistic. Faith provides the foundation of trust and assurance, while belief adds the element of personal empowerment and capability. Together, they form a potent combination that fuels our motivation and drives us towards our desired outcomes. This internal state of faith and belief creates a positive feedback loop. The more we trust in the possibility of our goals and believe in our ability to achieve them, the more likely we are to take actions that align with these aspirations, leading to successful manifestations. Each small success further strengthens our faith and belief, creating a cycle of positive reinforcement. One of the key aspects of cultivating faith and belief is the practice of positive thinking and self-affirmation. Our thoughts and self-talk play a crucial role in shaping our beliefs and consequently our reality. By consciously choosing to focus on positive and empowering thoughts, we reinforce our belief in our capabilities and the possibility of achieving our desires. Self-affirmations, which are positive statements about ourselves and our goals, can help reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Regularly repeating affirmations such as "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I trust in the process and believe in my success," can strengthen our faith and belief, aligning our mental state with our aspirations. Another important aspect of fostering faith and belief is the practice of visualization. Visualization involves creating vivid and detailed mental images of our desired outcomes. By engaging our imagination and immersing ourselves in the experience of achieving our goals, we reinforce our belief in their attainability. Visualization helps bridge the gap between the present moment and our desired future, making our goals feel more tangible and within reach. The emotional and sensory engagement in visualization also enhances our faith, as we begin to experience the joy and satisfaction of achieving our desires on a mental and emotional level. Emotional resilience and persistence are also crucial components of maintaining faith and belief. The journey towards achieving our goals is often accompanied by challenges, setbacks, and periods of uncertainty. During these times, our faith and belief may be tested. Emotional resilience involves the ability to bounce back from setbacks, maintain a positive outlook, and continue moving forward despite difficulties. By cultivating emotional resilience, we can preserve our faith and belief even in the face of adversity. Persistence, the determination to keep pursuing our goals despite obstacles, is a testament to our faith in the process and our belief in our eventual success. It is through persistence that we demonstrate our commitment and conviction, ultimately leading to the manifestation of our desires. The environment we surround ourselves with can significantly impact our faith and belief. Surrounding ourselves with supportive, positive, and like-minded individuals can reinforce our faith and belief in our goals. These individuals can provide encouragement, share their own experiences of success, and help us maintain a positive and empowered mindset. Conversely, negative and unsupportive environments can undermine our faith and belief, introducing doubt and skepticism. It is essential to consciously choose an environment that nurtures and supports our aspirations, fostering a community of encouragement and positivity. Past experiences and successes play a vital role in shaping our faith and belief. Reflecting on previous achievements and moments of overcoming challenges can bolster our confidence and reinforce our belief in our capabilities. Each success, no matter how small, serves as evidence of our ability to achieve our goals. By acknowledging and celebrating our past successes, we build a foundation of faith and belief that supports us in pursuing future aspirations. Additionally, learning from past failures and viewing them as opportunities for growth and improvement can strengthen our resilience and commitment to our goals. Gratitude is another powerful practice that enhances faith and belief. By focusing on and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, we shift our attention away from lack and limitation and towards abundance and possibility. Gratitude helps us maintain a positive mindset, reinforcing our faith in the process and our belief in our ability to achieve our desires. Regularly practicing gratitude can elevate our emotional state, attract positive experiences, and strengthen our overall sense of well-being, all of which contribute to a stronger foundation of faith and belief. Mentorship and learning from others who have successfully achieved similar goals can also enhance our faith and belief. Hearing about others' experiences, challenges, and successes provides valuable insights and inspiration. Mentors can offer guidance, share practical strategies, and provide encouragement, helping us build our confidence and belief in our own abilities. By learning from those who have walked a similar path, we gain a sense of possibility and assurance that our goals are attainable. The integration of faith and belief into our daily practices and routines is essential for their continued development and reinforcement. Regularly engaging in activities that promote positive thinking, visualization, self-affirmation, and gratitude helps embed these practices into our subconscious mind, making them an integral part of our mindset. Consistency and repetition are key to nurturing and strengthening our faith and belief, ensuring that they remain strong and resilient throughout our journey towards achieving our goals. Mental discipline is an essential element in the journey of manifesting desires and achieving goals. It involves the conscious and continuous effort to control and direct our thoughts, emotions, and actions towards our desired outcomes. Developing mental discipline means training the mind to stay focused, positive, and aligned with our aspirations, despite any distractions, doubts, or challenges that may arise. This process requires dedication, practice, and a commitment to personal growth. At the heart of mental discipline is the ability to focus the mind. In our fast-paced and information-saturated world, maintaining focus can be challenging. However, it is crucial for achieving our goals. Focus allows us to concentrate our mental energy on what truly matters, filtering out the noise and distractions that can divert our attention. Techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and concentration exercises can help enhance our ability to focus. By practicing these techniques regularly, we can train our minds to stay centered and attentive to our objectives. Another critical aspect of mental discipline is the regulation of our thoughts. Our thoughts have a profound impact on our emotions and behaviors, and they can either propel us towards our goals or hold us back. Developing mental discipline involves becoming aware of our thought patterns and consciously choosing thoughts that support our aspirations. This requires monitoring our inner dialogue and challenging any negative or self-limiting thoughts that arise. Emotional regulation is also a key component of mental positive and empowering ones. Emotions are powerful drivers of our actions. We can create a mental environment that can significantly influence our decision-making processes. While it is natural to experience a range of emotions, it is essential to manage them effectively to stay aligned with our goals. Mental discipline involves recognizing and acknowledging our emotions without letting them control us. Techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, and cognitive reframing can help us manage our emotions and maintain a balanced and composed state of mind, even in the face of challenges. One practical method for cultivating mental discipline is the practice of goal setting and planning. Setting clear, specific, and achievable goals provides a sense of direction and purpose. It allows us to break down our aspirations into manageable steps, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. A well-structured plan serves as a roadmap, guiding our actions and helping us stay on track. By regularly reviewing and adjusting our goals and plans, we can maintain our focus and adapt to any changes or obstacles that arise. Self-discipline, the ability to control our impulses and behaviors, is closely related to mental discipline. It involves making conscious choices that align with our long-term goals rather than succumbing to short-term temptations or distractions. Self-discipline requires willpower and determination, but it can be strengthened through practice and repetition. Setting boundaries, creating routines, and establishing healthy habits are practical ways to develop self-discipline. By consistently making choices that support our goals, we reinforce our commitment to our aspirations and build the mental strength needed to achieve them. Another important aspect of mental discipline is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep moving forward despite challenges. Developing resilience requires a positive mindset, emotional regulation, and a strong sense of purpose. By cultivating resilience, we can maintain our mental discipline even in difficult times, staying focused on our goals and finding ways to overcome obstacles. Techniques such as positive visualization, gratitude practices, and building a supportive network can enhance our resilience and help us stay disciplined on our journey. Time management is a practical skill that supports mental discipline. Effectively managing our time allows us to prioritize our tasks and allocate our energy towards activities that align with our goals. Time management techniques such as creating schedules, setting deadlines, and using tools like calendars and task lists can help us stay organized and focused. By managing our time efficiently, we reduce stress and create a structured environment that supports our mental discipline. Mental discipline also involves cultivating patience and persistence. Achieving significant goals often requires time, effort, and perseverance. It is easy to become discouraged or lose motivation when progress seems slow or obstacles arise. However, maintaining mental discipline means staying patient and committed to our goals even when faced with setbacks. Developing a long-term perspective and celebrating small milestones along the way can help us stay motivated and persistent. By cultivating patience and persistence, we build the mental resilience needed to achieve our aspirations. Another crucial element of mental discipline is self-awareness. Self-awareness involves understanding our strengths, weaknesses, motivations, and triggers. By developing self-awareness, we can identify areas where we need to improve our mental discipline and recognize patterns that may be holding us back. Techniques such as journaling, reflection, and seeking feedback from others can enhance our self-awareness. With greater self-awareness, we can make conscious choices that support our goals and develop strategies to overcome any mental barriers. Practicing mindfulness is an effective way to enhance mental discipline. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment without judgment or distraction. By practicing mindfulness, we can increase our awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, allowing us to make more conscious and deliberate choices. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful observation can help us stay grounded and focused, reducing stress and enhancing our mental discipline. Regular mindfulness practice can lead to greater clarity, emotional regulation, and overall mental well-being. Building a support system is another important aspect of mental discipline. Surrounding ourselves with positive, like-minded individuals who support our goals can provide encouragement, accountability, and motivation. A strong support system can help us stay focused and disciplined, especially during challenging times. Seeking guidance from mentors, coaches, or peers can also provide valuable insights and strategies for maintaining mental discipline. By cultivating a supportive environment, we create a foundation that reinforces our commitment to our goals. Ultimately, mental discipline is about taking control of our inner world and aligning it with our external aspirations. It requires continuous effort, practice, and a willingness to grow and adapt. By focusing our mind, regulating our thoughts and emotions, setting clear goals, practicing self-discipline, building resilience, managing our time, cultivating patience and persistence, developing self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and building a support system, we can develop the mental discipline needed to achieve our goals and create the life we desire. Visualization techniques are powerful tools for manifesting desires and achieving goals. These techniques involve creating vivid mental images of the desired outcome, engaging all the senses to make the visualization as realistic and detailed as possible. By repeatedly visualizing these images, we imprint them on our subconscious mind, which then works to bring these imagined scenarios into reality. The process of visualization begins with finding a quiet and comfortable place where you can relax without distractions. It is essential to be in a calm and focused state of mind to fully engage in the visualization process. Start by closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you breathe deeply, allow any tension or stress to dissipate, creating a mental space that is open and receptive. Once you are in a relaxed state, begin to form a clear mental image of your desired outcome. This image should be as detailed and specific as possible. For example, if you are visualizing a successful career, imagine yourself in your ideal job environment. See the details of the office, the people you work with, and the tasks you perform. Engage all your senses in this process, see the colors and shapes, hear the sounds, feel the textures, and even imagine the sense and taste associated with this scenario. The more vivid and multisensory your visualization, the more effective it will be. To enhance the clarity and impact of your visualization, it can be helpful to use prompts or cues. These might include looking at pictures or objects related to your goal, listening to music that evokes the desired emotions, or reading affirmations that reinforce your intentions. These prompts can help anchor your visualization and make it more tangible. Another technique is to create a mental movie or scene that plays out in your mind. In this scene, you are the protagonist, experiencing the achievement of your goal. Imagine every detail of this scene, from the beginning to the end, including the actions you take, the interactions you have, and the emotions you feel. See yourself successfully navigating any challenges that arise and ultimately achieving your desired outcome. This mental rehearsal helps to program your subconscious mind with the steps and actions needed to realize your goal. It is also beneficial to practice visualization regularly, ideally daily. Consistency is key to reinforcing the desired images in your subconscious mind. Set aside dedicated time each day for visualization, making it a part of your routine. This regular practice helps to keep your mind focused on your goals and strengthens the neural pathways associated with your desired outcomes. Incorporating positive emotions into your visualization is crucial. Emotions are powerful drivers of behavior and can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your visualization. As you visualize your desired outcome, allow yourself to feel the positive emotions associated with it: joy, excitement, gratitude, pride, and satisfaction. These emotions not only make the visualization more vivid, but also help to align your energy with your goals, attracting positive experiences and opportunities. A technique that can amplify the impact of visualization is to combine it with physical action. This involves taking small, tangible steps towards your goal while visualizing the desired outcome. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical fitness, you might visualize yourself as fit and healthy while engaging in exercise routines. This combination of mental imagery and physical action creates a powerful synergy that propels you towards your goal. It is also helpful to write down your visualizations in a journal. Describe your desired outcome in detail, including all the sensory and emotional aspects. Writing reinforces the mental images and helps to clarify your intentions. Reviewing your written visualizations regularly can serve as a reminder of your goals and keep you motivated. Another effective technique is to create a vision board, which is a visual representation of your goals. A vision board can include pictures, words, and symbols that represent your desired outcomes. Placing the vision board in a prominent location where you see it daily keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind and reinforces your visualization practice. Engaging in group visualization sessions can also be beneficial. Sharing your visualization goals with a supportive group and visualizing together can amplify the energy and intention behind your goals. Group visualization sessions create a collective focus and can provide additional motivation and encouragement. Visualization can also be enhanced by incorporating affirmations. Positive affirmations are statements that reflect your desired outcome and reinforce your belief in its attainment. As you visualize, repeat affirmations that align with your goals. For example, if you are visualizing career success, you might affirm, "I am successful in my career and achieve my goals." With ease, repeating these affirmations during visualization strengthens the mental images and reinforces your positive beliefs. To further enhance visualization, it is important to address and clear any mental or emotional blocks that may arise. Sometimes, limiting beliefs or negative emotions can interfere with the effectiveness of visualization. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and emotional release practices can help to identify and clear these blocks, creating a more receptive mental space for visualization. Using visualization to rehearse specific scenarios or challenges can also be highly effective. For example, if you have an important presentation or meeting, you can visualize yourself performing confidently and successfully. Imagine every detail of the scenario, including your preparation, delivery, and the positive reactions of your audience. This mental rehearsal prepares your mind and body for the actual event, increasing your confidence and likelihood of success. Incorporating gratitude into your visualization practice can enhance its effectiveness. As you visualize your desired outcome, express gratitude for its attainment as if it has already happened. Gratitude helps to create a positive emotional state and aligns your energy with your goals. It also reinforces the belief that your desired outcome is not only possible, but already in the process of manifesting. Visualization techniques can be tailored to suit individual preferences and goals. Some people find that guided visualization recordings are helpful as they provide structure and direction for the practice. Others may prefer to visualize independently, using their creativity and intuition to guide the process. Experimenting with different techniques and finding what works best for you can enhance the effectiveness of your visualization practice. Overall, visualization techniques involve creating detailed mental images of desired outcomes, engaging all the senses, incorporating positive emotions, and practicing regularly. These techniques help to imprint desired images on the subconscious mind, align thoughts and actions with goals, and enhance the likelihood of achieving desired outcomes. Through consistent practice and integration of various techniques, visualization can be a powerful tool for manifesting desires and achieving goals. In conclusion, it is provide a comprehensive framework for understanding and applying the principles necessary for manifesting desires and achieving goals. The law of reversibility opens up the possibility of transforming our inner psychological states into tangible external realities, emphasizing the reciprocal relationship between our thoughts and the physical world. Causation and effect reveal the dynamic interplay between mind and matter, highlighting the importance of aligning our mental state with our aspirations to create a positive feedback loop of success. Imagination serves as the creative force that bridges the gap between our inner world and external reality, allowing us to vividly visualize our desired outcomes and engage our senses to make these visualizations impactful. Faith and belief form the foundation of this process, providing the trust and conviction necessary to propel us towards our goals. By cultivating a deep sense of faith and belief in our capabilities and the possibility of our desires, we empower ourselves to take decisive and confident actions. Mental discipline is crucial for maintaining focus, regulating thoughts and emotions, and staying aligned with our goals despite challenges and distractions. This discipline involves goal setting, self-awareness, emotional resilience, and consistent practices that support our aspirations. Visualization techniques further enhance this process by creating detailed mental images of desired outcomes, engaging emotions, and incorporating affirmations and gratitude. By understanding and integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can harness the power of our thoughts, emotions, and actions to achieve our goals and create a fulfilling and purposeful life. The journey requires dedication, practice, and a commitment to continuous improvement, but the rewards are profound and transformative. In the quiet of your own mind, you must first build the world that you desire. It is not by shouting from the rooftops, nor by seeking the approval of others, that you will see your dreams manifest. No, the secret lies in the stillness of your thoughts, the silent shaping of your inner world. Understand this: everything you experience in this physical world first takes root in the invisible realm of your consciousness. What you assume to be true about yourself, about life, about the world, will inevitably shape your reality. And so it is crucial that you carefully guard the inner workings of your mind. Do not allow the noise of the world to drown out the quiet, powerful voice that is speaking to you from within. It is in this silence, in this solitude, that your true power lies. You must begin by assuming that you are already the person you wish to become. Do not wait for external circumstances to align before you declare yourself to be that which you desire to be. It is not a future possibility. It is a present reality. Your identity is the foundation upon which everything is built. When you align your thoughts with the truth of your divine potential, your world must respond. Too often, you seek to change your outer conditions without first changing the inner assumptions that are governing your life. But true change, lasting change, begins within. You must learn to live in accordance with the vision you hold for yourself, even when the world seems to offer no evidence that it is so. You must be willing to quietly persist in the assumption that your desires are already fulfilled, without needing validation from the outside world. In this quiet building process, there is no need for loud declarations or actions that seek recognition. The most powerful force in the universe operates silently, effortlessly, and with perfect precision. It is the law of assumption. Once you accept that your world is a reflection of your inner beliefs, you will no longer seek approval from others, nor will you fear judgment or rejection. You will know deep within that you are already what you wish to become. To build yourself quietly is to embrace the certainty that what you are assuming to be true is indeed true. The silence of your thoughts will create a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. And from that quiet foundation, your world will gradually transform. There is no need for force, no need for striving. Simply align yourself with your highest vision and watch as the world falls into place in perfect harmony. What you must understand, first and foremost, that everything you experience begins in the mind. There is no separation between your inner world and the outer world. What you hold as true in your heart, what you believe deep within your being, will be made manifest before you. Every moment of your life is an expression of the assumptions you have chosen to live by. If you are unhappy with your current circumstances, it is only a reflection of your beliefs up until this point. But this does not have to be your reality forever. You are not a prisoner to your present condition, you are a creator of your future. When you begin to see this, when you truly internalize this truth, you will cease to blame external circumstances for your situation. You will understand that the outer world is simply a mirror, reflecting the thoughts and assumptions that you have held in your mind. You will no longer be a victim of life, but a master of it. And this mastery does not require loud protests or dramatic actions. It requires only quiet confidence in the truth that you are the creator of your own reality. Tune. The secret is not to force change, but to align yourself with the inner vision of who you truly are. You must become so certain of your own power that you do not need to look for signs from the outside world to validate your assumptions. You must become so steadfast in your belief that you are already that which you desire to be, that the outer world must conform to your inner state. When you believe with unwavering conviction that you are already what you wish to become, the world around you must reflect that belief in ways both subtle and profound, such as being here today. This is not about pretending or affirming empty words. It is about deeply internalizing the truth that what you assume to be true about yourself and the world will shape everything that comes to you. The world does not move until you first move within. Your thoughts are the seed and your experiences are the fruit. If you want to change the fruit, you must change the seed. This is the foundation of all creation, the law that governs the universe, and it operates without fail. The work of building yourself quietly is not an overnight task. It is a process of consistently returning to the inner vision of who you are and what you are creating, no matter what external evidence may appear. You will be tempted at times to look around and judge your progress based on what you see in the world. You will see the chaos, the struggles, and the seeming impossibilities of your situation. But if you allow the outer world to dictate your internal state, you will remain forever trapped in a cycle of reaction and limitation. Instead, you must learn to live in your imagination. Your imagination is the portal to the infinite power that lies within you. It is the place where all creation begins. Your imagination is not just a dreamer's fantasy, it is the most potent tool you have for shaping your reality. Every time you imagine yourself as you wish to be, you are planting the seed for that reality to grow. Every time you close your eyes and see yourself as already living the life you desire, you are laying the foundation for that life to unfold. But imagination alone is not enough. You must also assume that your desires are already fulfilled. This is where the quiet part of the process comes in. Too many people believe they must work tirelessly, struggle and strive to make their dreams come true. But the truth is, the struggle is unnecessary. The work is not in fighting the world. The work is in aligning your inner assumptions with the reality you desire. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are no longer striving to make something happen. You are simply living in the knowing that it is already done. You see, when you truly believe that your desire is already fulfilled, you no longer need to look outside of yourself for evidence. The proof is already in you. The knowing that it is done is the most powerful force you can possess. This is the secret that so few understand. The fulfillment of your desire does not depend on the world around you. It depends on your assumption, your inner knowing, your belief. And once you fully accept this truth, once you understand that your internal state is the cause of everything you experience, the world will begin to change in ways that defy logic and explanation. But here is where many falter. They do not remain quiet long enough. They begin to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, but they quickly become impatient when they do not see immediate results. They fall back into the old habits of doubt, fear, and frustration. They believe that if the world does not change immediately, then something is wrong. But this is not how the law of assumption works. It is a law, and like all laws, it operates perfectly, whether you see it in action or not. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you must also trust that it is already done. You must let go of the need to know how, when, or where it will come to pass. The process of building yourself quietly requires patience and unwavering trust in the unseen. You are laying the foundation brick by brick in the silence of your own mind. And though you may not see the results immediately, you must trust that the foundation is being built, even if you cannot yet see it. There will be moments when you feel as though nothing is changing. The external circumstances may seem as though they are in complete opposition to your desires. But remember this, the outer world is simply a reflection of your inner state. It cannot remain unchanged forever. If you persist in your assumption that your desires are already fulfilled, if you remain true to the vision you hold for yourself, the outer world must change to reflect your inner reality. You are not here to struggle, to fight, or to prove anything to anyone. You are here to quietly create, to build yourself from within. The more you understand this, the more you will see the truth of it. The more you live in the assumption of the wish fulfilled, the more the world will bend to meet you where you are. It is a law, and it is unfailing. The moment you begin to live from your imagination, to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are creating a new reality for yourself. But you must not be deceived by the illusions of time and space. Do not let the passage of time make you doubt your assumption. You may not see the fruits of your labor immediately, but rest assured that they are coming. The quiet building process may take time, but every moment spent in assumption is a step closer to your goal. And in the meantime, you must be content in knowing that you are already what you desire to be. You are already living the life you wish to live. There is no need to force the world to change. There is no need to push or strive for something that is already yours. The more you relax into the knowing that your desires are already fulfilled, the more effortlessly they will come to you. There is no struggle in creation. There is only alignment. When you align yourself with the inner truth of who you are, the outer world must follow suit. In the quiet of your mind, you must build the life you wish to experience. You must do so with patience, trust, and unwavering belief. Do not be distracted by the noise of the world or the apparent lack of evidence. Your assumption, your imagination, your inner conviction are the only true reality. All that you see around you is a reflection of your inner state. When you master this, when you understand the power of your own mind, you will become the master of your reality. In the stillness of your own heart, you will discover the immense power that lies within you. It is in this quiet space, far removed from the noise of the world, where the transformation you seek begins. But to access this power, you must stop looking outside yourself. You must stop waiting for external conditions to change before you can change your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Understand this. The outer world can only reflect what is within you. The very foundation of everything you experience in life is built upon your inner convictions. If you are seeking to change your circumstances, to create a new reality, you must first begin by changing your assumptions about who you are. Too many people wait for the world to reflect a different picture before they change their internal state. They say, once I have the success, once I have the recognition, once I have the money or the relationships, then I will feel fulfilled. But the truth is, fulfillment does not come from external sources. It comes from within. Fulfillment comes when you assume the state of your wish fulfilled, not when the outer world gives you permission to do so. To build yourself quietly is to practice this assumption daily. To carry the vision of your fulfilled desires in your heart and mind without needing proof or validation. In the beginning, it may seem difficult, and you may feel the urge to seek confirmation from the world around you. You may look for signs, for evidence that what you are assuming is real. But true faith requires that you walk in the assumption without needing the world to show you anything. You must trust that the world will inevitably conform to your inner beliefs, even when you cannot see the immediate results. This is the power of faith. Faith in the unseen, faith in your own assumptions, faith in your divine ability to create. And so, you must begin to see yourself as the creator of your world. You are not a passive observer waiting for life to unfold. You are an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny. Every thought you think, every assumption you hold, every feeling you nurture is creating the life that you are living. The world does not happen to you, it responds to you. You are the one who shapes your experience. This is the truth you must embrace, and it is a truth that will set you free. Now, the key to this process is consistency. It is not enough to assume that you are the person you wish to become only when things are going well. You must assume it constantly, even in the face of adversity. The real work comes when things seem the hardest, when the outer world appears to be in opposition to your desires. In those moments, you must remind yourself that the outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world, and the reflection can only change when you change your assumptions. If you want the world to look different, you must first change the way you look at it. This does not mean that you must deny your current reality. You do not need to pretend that the world is different from what it is. Rather, you must recognize that your current reality is simply the result of your past assumptions. It is a reflection of what you once believed to be true. But that truth can change in an instant when you decide to assume a new one. The moment you choose to believe that you are already the person you wish to become, you have shifted the course of your reality. The process of building yourself quietly requires patience and faith. It requires that you trust in the unseen workings of the universe. You do not need to know how or when your desires will come to pass. The how is none of your concern. Your only concern is to remain true to your assumption that it is already done. The moment you release your grip on the how and trust that the universe will bring everything into alignment, you will find that things begin to unfold with ease and grace. The mind is a powerful tool, but it is also a delicate one. It can be easily influenced by the outer world. Every day you are bombarded with information, with opinions, with messages, telling you what you should believe, what you should do, and who you should be. But the truth is, none of these things matter unless they align with your inner vision. The only thing that matters is what you choose to believe about yourself and your life. It is your inner vision that creates your outer reality, not the opinions of others or the circumstances of the moment. And so to build yourself quietly is to trust in your own vision, to cultivate it in the silence of your mind, and to live in that vision regardless of what the world tells you. You must refuse to be swayed by appearances. You must learn to see beyond what is currently before you and trust that the world is aligning with your assumptions. Every time you assume that your desires are already fulfilled, you are creating the conditions for their manifestation. But this process requires patience. It is like planting a seed in the ground and knowing, with unwavering faith, that it will grow and eventually bear fruit. There will be times when doubt creeps in. There will be moments when you wonder if you are on the right path, when you question whether this whole process really works. But this is the moment when you must hold firm to your assumption. Do not let doubt disrupt the process. Do not let fear or uncertainty cause you to waver in your belief. The moment you doubt, you weaken your assumption, and the world begins to reflect that weakness. But when you remain steadfast, when you persist in the assumption that your desire is already fulfilled, the universe has no choice but to respond. The quiet building of yourself is not a passive process. It requires discipline and focus. It requires that you consistently return to the vision of your desired outcome, even when the world around you appears to be contrary. It requires that you affirm your inner truth over and over again until it becomes your reality. And as you persist in this practice, you will notice subtle changes occurring in your life. The world will begin to shift. The people around you will respond to the changes within you. Opportunities will begin to appear. Synchronicities will unfold. And all of this will happen without force, without struggle, without effort. The more you practice this quiet building, the more powerful you will become. You will begin to notice that the outer world becomes more and more cooperative with your inner assumptions. The people around you will reflect your changed beliefs. The situations you encounter will begin to align with the vision you hold for yourself. This is the magic of creation. It is not magic in the sense of something mystical or unattainable, but magic in the sense that your inner world is creating your outer experience, as surely as day follows night. As you continue to build yourself quietly, you will become more attuned to the subtle forces that are at work in your life. You will begin to notice that things are falling into place with ease. You will recognize the moments when the universe is guiding you, when it is offering you signs, when it is bringing opportunities your way. And when you learn to trust these moments, to recognize them as part of the process of creation, you will find that your life becomes a reflection of your deepest desires. Building yourself quietly is not about force. It is not about pushing against the current of life. It is about aligning yourself with the current, trusting that it will carry you to where you need to go. It is about recognizing that the power to create the life you desire is already within you. It is about understanding that the world is not something to be conquered, but something to be shaped according to your will. And the more quietly and confidently you build yourself, the more effortlessly the world will respond. Do not be in a hurry. Trust in the process. Trust that what you are assuming, what you are imagining, what you are feeling is already taking root in your life. The process of building yourself quietly requires patience, persistence, and faith in the unseen. But when you remain true to your vision, when you refuse to let external appearances shake your belief, the world will inevitably conform to the assumption that you hold. This is the power you have within you. This is the gift you have been given. And when you learn to build yourself quietly, you will find that there is no limit to what you can create. In the silence of your own being, you will begin to understand that the world is not separate from you. The experiences you encounter, the challenges you face, the people you meet, they are all reflections of what is happening within you. The external world is simply a mirror that reflects your internal beliefs, assumptions, and feelings. And if you do not like what you see in the mirror, the solution is not to attempt to change the reflection directly. The solution lies in changing the image you are holding in your mind, changing the assumptions you have about yourself and the world. For when you change your inner world, the outer world must inevitably follow suit. Many people mistakenly believe that they must change the circumstances around them in order to experience true fulfillment or success. They think that once they acquire the material possessions, the relationships, or the status they desire, they will feel complete. But the truth is that fulfillment cannot be found in external things. It is only when you recognize that fulfillment comes from within, from the quiet assurance that you are already the person you wish to become, that true transformation occurs. This is the essence of the law of assumption. What you assume to be true about yourself, the world, and your desires must manifest in your reality. The act of building yourself quietly is not one of dramatic gestures or frantic action. It is the subtle inward process. It is the slow, consistent practice of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, of living in the inner truth that what you desire is already yours. Too many people look for quick fixes or expect immediate results, but this misses the point of real creation. Creation is a process that unfolds over time. As you continue to align your inner beliefs with your outer reality, you must persist in your assumption even when there is no external evidence to support it. The outer world is simply a shadow of your inner thoughts, and the shadow must change when the light within you changes. You must learn to cultivate patience. It is easy to grow impatient when the external world does not seem to reflect the changes you are making internally. But the law of assumption is unfailing. It does not work according to your timetable, but according to the inner convictions that you hold. As long as you remain true to your inner vision, you will eventually see it reflected in the world around you. The longer you persist in your assumption, the more powerful it becomes. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your inner assumptions will eventually manifest as your external reality. It's also important to understand that your mind is the creative force behind everything you experience. Your thoughts, your assumptions, and your beliefs are the building blocks of your reality. And this creative power is not something that you must go out and search for. It is already within you. The key is learning how to harness this power and direct it in the way that you desire. The moment you assume that you are already the person you wish to become, you are activating the creative power within you. You are sending a clear signal to the universe that this is who you are. And the world must begin to respond to this new assumption. Building yourself quietly requires that you trust in your own creative ability. It requires that you trust the process, even when it feels as though nothing is happening. You must remember that creation is always happening, whether you can see it or not. Every time you think a thought, hold an assumption, or feel an emotion, you are creating. The key is to remain mindful of the assumptions you are holding and to consistently return to the vision of the life you desire, even when it feels like the outer world is not yet reflecting it. As you do this, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your experiences as the world begins to align with your inner state. It is essential that you do not become discouraged when things do not change immediately. The process of creation requires trust, and trust is built through persistence. The more you persist in your assumption, the more you will see the outer world begin to shift. The key is to remain steadfast in your belief, regardless of the evidence around you. The more you live in the assumption that your desires are already fulfilled, the more the universe will rearrange itself to bring those desires into your life. There will be moments when doubt arises. There will be moments when you wonder if this process really works, or if you are simply fooling yourself. But this is where you must be strong in your conviction. Doubt is the enemy of creation. The moment you doubt, you send a mixed message to the universe. You tell it that you are not sure whether you truly believe your assumption, and the universe responds by delaying or distorting the manifestation of your desires. You must remain resolute in your belief, even when the outer world seems to offer no proof of your assumption. You must continue to live in the knowing that it is already done. The act of building yourself quietly is a practice of inner discipline. It is the consistent effort to live in alignment with your highest vision, regardless of what is happening around you. It is the practice of holding the vision of your fulfilled desires in your mind and heart and living as though they are already true. This is not about wishful thinking. It is not about hoping for something to happen. It is about knowing with absolute certainty that your desires are already fulfilled and living in the assumption of that truth. As you continue to build yourself quietly, you will find that the world around you begins to reflect the changes you have made within. People will respond to you differently. Opportunities will begin to present themselves. The circumstances of your life will start to align with the vision you have been holding in your mind. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of the law of assumption in action. The moment you assume that something is true, the universe must rearrange itself to reflect that assumption. And the more consistently you live in this assumption, the more quickly and powerfully the changes will occur. It is also important to remember that this process is not about forcing anything to happen. You do not need to push, struggle, or strive to make things manifest. The more you relax into the knowing that your desires are already fulfilled, the more effortlessly they will come to you. The power of creation lies in the quiet confidence that you are already the person you wish to be, and that the world is simply waiting for you to recognize this truth. When you stop trying to force things and simply allow them to unfold, you will find that everything falls into place with ease. In this quiet building process, you will learn to trust in the unseen forces that are always at work in your life. You will learn to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even when it may not seem like it in the moment. Trusting the process is the key to allowing the universe to bring you what you desire. You must trust that your assumption is working, even when you cannot yet see the evidence. As you do this, you will begin to notice that everything in your life starts to shift in your favor. Things will begin to fall into place, and you will be amazed at how effortlessly your desires come to fruition. The quiet building of yourself is a powerful practice. It requires that you align your inner world with your outer world, and that you trust in the creative power of your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs. The more consistently you do this, the more you will see your life transform. You will begin to realize that you are not at the mercy of life, but that you are the creator of your own reality. And as you continue to build yourself quietly, you will discover that there is no limit to what you can create. The world is yours to shape. You are the master of your destiny, and the power to create the life you desire lies within you. In the end, the journey of building yourself quietly is one of profound inner transformation. It is a recognition that the power to create the life you desire is already within you, waiting to be unlocked. The outer world is simply a reflection of your inner assumptions. And when you change those assumptions, you change your reality. It is not in the loud declarations or frantic efforts that creation takes place, but in the steady, quiet confidence that what you desire is already yours. Remember, the world does not need to validate your vision for it to become real. You must live as though it is already done, embodying the belief that your desires are manifesting in perfect timing. Patience, faith, and unwavering belief are your companions on this path. As you continue to nurture your inner vision, aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings with your deepest desires, you will witness the subtle yet undeniable shift in your world. Trust the process. Trust the power within you. And know that as you build yourself quietly, you are not only creating the life you desire, but you are becoming the person you were always meant to be, confident, powerful, and fully in alignment with your highest truth. The world will not remain unchanged. It will bend to reflect the truth you have claimed within yourself. And in that quiet, steadfast belief, you will realize that there are no limits to what you can achieve. You are the creator of your world, and the world is waiting for you to recognize your divine power.